Blog Talk Radio.
Welcome to Brian and Sherri 5.0. Online 24/7 at briansherrishow.com. This is Brian and Sherri 5.0. Here are your hosts, Brian Shepherd and Sherri Johnson.
Oh my goodness, thanks Josh so much. Welcome everyone to the show. Tonight is a very special night. Why? I have no idea. Oh my goodness, thanks Josh so much. What's going on here? Oh, tonight. Do you have to lift? What's happening? Oh, I don't hear myself anymore. Okay. So anyways, hello everyone on Facebook Live. Gary, Billy Scrivens, hello. Charlene Crites, hi. How are you? We've been wanting you on our show. Thank you so much for watching. Hello. Crystal Scrivens, Daniel Payton, Kat Pettit, my grandmother, Cherry Clip. Welcome everyone. Wow, everyone's like tuning in. So, so let's get things done first. First things first. So let's talk about Monday. Monday was National Awkward Moment. And for those who are not aware, I am joined by my co-host, Sherri Johnson, of course, who will be joining us on Facebook Live in just 1 minute for a very important message to all our fans. So, let me see if I can do this now. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Let's see if I can do this. You should get a request. Add. Hello, Nancy. Hello to my aunt. I don't know how this is going to work, so let's see. We're currently adding Sherri Johnson to our Facebook Live, wherever you are, Sherri. What's happening here? It says adding. I don't know where you are. Are you watching? Oh, no, you're on Cherry Clip, not Sherri Johnson, right? Oh, hold on a second. I got to switch this. All right, let's hang up on that. Hold on, folks. No, you're on Cherry Clip, right? Okay, so I'm going to hit the add button. Add. Are you watching me right now? And you're not getting a message to add you to the thing? I can't see anything. You're blurry. What's that? You're invited. Click it. Uh-oh, folks. Hold on. Richard, hello? Oh, no. You want to do it the other way? You're blurry, so it's really not going to make a difference. But that light, something needs to happen with that. I don't like it. It's weird. Hello, Anna. Yeah, because I can't see you.
Okay, Brian, I'm back. Hold on.
You're back, yes.
Okay. Yeah, I can't. Without that light, it's just...
Yeah. Okay, well, adding to her wasn't working for some odd reason. So we're going to have to use the old-fashioned way of I'll have to pick up the whole thing and, that way you can see her. So Monday, we had a show Monday, which is out of the ordinary. It was National Awkward Day. And it was a very awkward show for us because the funds to our show were running very low, and we decided to ask for help pretty much. And our viewers came through, and we raised quite a bit of money, so thank you very much for that, so that our show can keep going. So technically, I had a little bet going on that if we could reach, $70.
You're right. Yeah.
Sherri would have to come on. reveal herself to thank everyone, because as you can see, it's just me on Facebook Live. You hear her, but you see me, even though there's two of us. So, yeah. Oh, thanks for sharing, Billy. Hello to my Aunt Val. Hello. Anyways, so let's get this done and over with. So on behalf of Sherri and I would like to say thank you so much for contributing and donating to our show so that we can keep going with our show and bringing you fantastic and wonderful programming. Because why, Sherri? Our programming is only made possible by contributions from viewers like you. Thank you. Right? Right. I did it.
Right. You did great.
I know. So here's a little message from Sherri. Oh, you don't have your glasses on.
I don't. I don't have them tonight.
You're not going to use your 3D glasses tonight?
No, I'm not.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Wait. Oh, where is she? Oh, you're like a complete white face.
I am. Well, I'm very fair-skinned to begin with, Brian. But hi, everyone. And thank you all so much for your donations who donated. And, thank you all for watching and just enjoying the show.
Can you wave because you look like you're not really there?
I'm here.
You are completely blocked out.
Oh, go figure.
So maybe it's
I can't help it. The lighting. And I'm fair-skinned.
Yeah, maybe it's in your favor.
So I wasn't meant to be on television. That's it. So there we go.
Yeah, there she is. So what was the message again? I'm sorry.
Just thank you to everyone who watches our show and who donated. It just gives us opportunity to keep on going and bringing our show to you. So thank you very much. And hi, everyone. I didn't get to say hello in our opening.
I know. Okay. All right, so there you have it. The people are saying hi, as you can see. Maybe your lighting was doing it on purpose because it knew that you didn't really want to be on.
Completely. Right, my face is complete. I look like a ghost.
See?
Wouldn't Charles, Karen, and Eric Paquette Sr. be happy? I look like a ghost.
Oh, that's all right.
And that was totally worthless. Maybe next time we can figure this out.
Yeah, I know it. Sherri, I got a complaint about the show I need to talk to you about.
Oh, okay, sure.
I got a complaint, folks.
A complaint about the show?
Yes. Well, about me.
Oh, no.
I know. So, apparently, Crystal says hello, by the way.
Hey, Crystal. Hi, everyone.
Yeah, so apparently, some people thought that it is inconsiderate for me as the host, as one of the hosts of our show, to be eating while doing the show.
But that's what makes us different from other shows. And Brian eats jelly beans. Okay, who watching really hates the fact that Brian shares his likes with us? I mean, he eats Peeps, he's eaten jelly beans, he's showed new products that have come out, and, we just thought it'd be fun to share these things with you guys. So, Brian, I wouldn't take just one person's opinion into that, into consideration of stopping doing something that you think is fun and you like to do. I love when you share jelly beans from Disney. I think it's interesting. And you got some there. It's part of our show. It's just
well, that's why I think you people. What do you guys think? Should I be eating while doing the show?
See, Christopher, right. That makes you gets to feel real, like he's with friends. Exactly. And Christopher, you know what? You are with friends. And that's what we love about our show. We have people who keep coming back. And I see you on here a lot as well. Thank you so much. And it's so nice to keep seeing repeated people come back. And new faces, too. It's great. Yeah.
Christopher's.
What's that?
He's in Florida.
Oh.
It must be nice to be in Florida right about now.
I know. I was cold, Brian. I'm sitting here. I have a turtleneck on now and my vest. I couldn't believe how cold it got tonight. It was pretty warm today, and then it got cold, real fast. Oh, that was a sour one, huh?
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon?
Well, see, this is what I get. I went El Cheapo today because I ran out of jelly beans, by the way.
Uh-oh.
I bought cheap dollar bags. Oh, my God, it says spiced right on it. No wonder why they're $1. Spiced jelly beans. Oh, crap. Well, whatever. It is what it is. It's still jelly beans, so.
Christopher Cowell says it's 80 in Florida, by the way.
Yeah, whatever, Christopher.
We're getting a snowstorm tonight, Chris.
Is it tonight or tomorrow?
Well, it starts tonight, kind of goes into tomorrow, and lingers around a little bit, creating some icy, slushy stuff, from what I've heard. Now, some people are saying 2 to 8 inches. Some people are saying 5 to 10 inches of this mucky, wet stuff.
Well, because we're supposed to get the first dump. It's going to dump on us, and then it'll kind of circle back around and dump more.
Yeah. Oh.
So double whammy.
Okay.
Double whammy. Yeah.
Yuck.
Black jelly beans. I don't think there's any black jelly beans in here. I do like licorice, but I don't have any in here.
I actually like black jelly beans.
Me too. I love black jelly beans.
It's kind of weird. Like, at first you start eating them, right, and you're like, okay, it's not that great. But the more you eat for some reason, it's like, oh, they get better. Okay, Christopher, we get the point. He's having a great time in the heat. Yeah.
Now I'm going to call him.
That's it. Now, Christopher, can we ever come down to visit you? We need a destination, a spot to go chill. I mean, right. To heat up and relax. We are chilling out right now.
Yes, we are. Anyways. So that was the only complaint so far. Thanks,
well,
God.
I have a complaint, though, Brian. I actually have a complaint.
Okay.
I hate that when I book guests to be on the show and then they don't call in. You know, and I feel horrible. I feel horrible that we're all sitting here waiting for guests to show up and they haven't called in. And I apologize to all of our listeners about that. So if this happens in the future, you know, it's okay. It's still Brian and I. So that's all we really need anyway. Right, Brian?
Yes.
Barley soup with Ritz crackers. Ooh.
That would be Nancy.
Nancy. Huh. Are you guys soup people? Like, do you like soup, Brian? Are you a soup person?
I like soup. I got to be in the mood for soup.
Yeah? I
got to be in the mood for soup. So, yes. Yep.
Yeah, no, what's your favorite soup? Do you have a favorite?
My
or does it matter?
Soup? No. My favorite soup is French onion.
Oh, that's interesting. I would never have guessed that. I like cheese and broccoli soup.
Cheese and broccoli is good. Oh, especially from Panera.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
That's to die for, right?
And from there, I don't know. I like tomato soup. I like the cream soups. So I like cream of mushroom. I love cream of broccoli. So, yeah, I like those too. My grandmother likes French onion soup too.
Yeah.
Why is broccoli in clam chowder? I don't know. Hello, Jennifer Lawner.
Oh, another Florida person.
Another Florida person.
Yeah. Oh, Dan, he likes French onion. Oh.
It's my absolute favorite. But it's got to be cooked a certain way. So I know by when going to a restaurant which one's going to have the best. Should I order it here? Should I not order it here? So, yeah. The mozzarella cheese and the onions and the bread. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Nikki, my cousin Nikki is watching. Hello. You're not missing much. I'm just here eating jelly beans because I can. It's our show, and I can do whatever I want.
Hey, Billy likes clam chowder and broccoli. I've never actually had that together. I've never had that. Have you ever had that?
Some clam chowders have broccoli in it.
Interesting.
I don't know why, but they do. I've never had it with broccoli, unless he's saying he loves, the broccoli soup, not clam and broccoli. But there is a clam chowder that has broccoli in it. It's weird. So, I know. But the problem is, Nancy, is I should not be eating candy, period. I should not be doing anything. So. And no, I will not be finishing the whole bag. I can't. They're spiced ones. I bought the wrong ones. So I almost grabbed Peeps. I have not ate any Peeps this year at all. I haven't bought any. I went to Target.
I'm surprised. They're all over the place.
I know, and they were on sale too. But I didn't buy any. So, yeah. Yeah, so
me big time.
Yeah, I know.
Why aren't you buying them? What's going on? Something's going on.
I just don't feel like it.
Wow. Interesting.
I get that little voice in my ear that's usually nagging at me. You shouldn't be buying that. They're not good for you. You eat too much sugar. Blah, blah, blah.
So what's the other voice on the other shoulder telling you?
Buy it. You know you want it.
What's everyone's favorite Easter, what should I say, candy or dessert? I want to know. Because I got to figure out what to do this year. Every year I try to do it up a little bit different, Have some of the same things for tradition, but I want to do something different. And maybe out of what you guys like, I'll be able to think of something really great this year. Jennifer, we actually tried to do the show together tonight. I come out looking like Casper. So my lighting's not good, and you know how fair-skinned I am, Jen? The light just reflects right off of me, and I look like something out of Ghost.
Yeah, after the show, Jen, you're going to have to go back through and start the beginning all over again. Cadbury cream eggs, those were a downfall for me. I had to stop eating those. I really had to stop eating those, especially when they came out with the Reese's Cadbury cream eggs.
Those are to die for.
Yeah.
Anything Reese like that. Oh my gosh. I'm in heaven. Jen, I'm allergic to sunlight and I wear makeup, of course I do.
Yeah.
But I gotta get darker makeup. That'll look like I have that fake tan going on. I'll look like a mannequin or something. You ever see that? Ugh.
Yeah.
Peeps, another Peeps. Oh, Nikki Jones likes Peeps.
Peeps are good for you. They're full of antioxidants and age-reversing properties. I don't know. I just made that up.
It sounded good. It sounded smart. I like it.
Vitamins X and Y.
Billy, you're going to become diabetic if you eat those two boxes of Cadbury eggs you got from Walmart.
So if that means he's got 2 boxes, that means he's got 8 eggs because they come in a box of 4, I believe.
Whoa. Don't eat them all at once. Please don't do that. Nancy Edwards, my favorite candy for Easter is Russell Stover strawberry and raspberry marshmallow eggs. Oh, I've had those. Those are good. Peeps are great in s'mores, Jennifer said.
That's right, Dan. I did. I did. Did you remember that, Sherri? I defeated the snow monster.
Yes.
Because I lit those Peeps on fire and flung them at him.
I love that.
That is a very good weapon to have. You light those bad boys on fire and fling them.
They melt. Hot, molten sugar.
Yeah.
It's like sticky and hot. Yeah. It's like lava. Oh, yeah. Didn't you put a marshmallow in the microwave one time? We talked about that, and it kind of like, you tried it with, I think, a Christmas peep or something, or Valentine peep last year.
Yeah.
It went in the microwave, yeah. That was funny.
I did do that. Brian,
I always wonder what happened.
I did. They have sour watermelon Peeps.
Sour watermelon? I didn't see those. Oh.
You showed me the picture. You sent me a picture.
No, it was a fruit one, wasn't it?
Oh, fruit punch.
It was fruit punch, yeah.
Fruit punch, sour watermelon, cotton candy, birthday, and then the other ones were pancakes and syrup or something like that, and something else. Hello, Elijah.
Hi, Elijah Howard.
Nancy, I don't think that would be a very good idea, and I think the only reason why people don't use Peeps to roast over a fire is, like what we were just saying, it's coated with sugar.
Would it burn?
So that would just burn, and it would be good to eat. But I bet you it probably tastes pretty good in a s'mores, like Jennifer said. So maybe it just a little bit and just quickly slide it in between those graham crackers. There you go. So I can't believe we're talking about Peeps. So,
it's so much fun.
Peeps. I have dedicated a spot here for my Peep collection, which will be in this general area over here.
They actually sell them that way too, Brian, real quick. Easter Bunny Peep s'mores and a treat bag topper kit. You can buy the Hershey, the cookie and the Peep, the graham cracker, all in a kit.
They also make Peeps jelly beans, which I have not been able to find. I might have to order them. Thanks to Katie. Katie, another one of our viewers and our graphic designer, usually will send me information pertaining to Peeps. So she sent me the information about the Peeps cereal, which I have downstairs. I've finally found the Peeps coffee creamer, which tastes like marshmallow. It's very good. Big Y, if you're close to a Big Y in our area anyways, you can find it. If you're in other states, good luck. I have no idea because it was very hard to find. But I did find it, so it was very good.
Now, does anyone think they're going overboard with the whole Peeps thing? Because I noticed in the store they have, my granddaughter tried on a Peeps headband. They make toys out of Peeps now, all different stuff. Pooping Peeps to stuffed Peeps to, you name it, plastic Peeps. Peeps. Are we going overboard, though?
Peeps.
Cereal, it's just wow.
Yeah, no. Yep. I'm waiting for Peeps ice cream.
I wonder.
Marshmallow, and wouldn't that be fantastic? Like a Peeps ice cream.
Do they have that anywhere?
Like pieces of Peeps in it with marshmallow. Oh my God! I got to call the company.
There's actually a recipe for it.
No,
using a Peep, but it's not in the ice cream.
No, I want to buy Peeps ice cream. That would be pretty awesome. That would be really, really good. So.
Do we know anywhere that will make ice cream, and maybe you could add Peeps into it?
I don't know if that's something Ben and Jerry's would do, or Breyers. I think Breyers would probably end up doing something like that.
That's really not that different than like marshmallow and ice cream, though, right? Or do Peeps taste really different? I don't know because I don't eat them. But
our Peeps taste different than regular marshmallows.
Thank you. Okay.
Just cut up Peeps, throw pieces of Peeps marshmallow in it, but also have marshmallow in it. Oh my goodness! Yeah,
wow.
It's diabetes in a container, but you know what? I'll have to die of something, right?
Let's die from Peeps. There we go.
Oh, girl.
Brian, you're going to have a headstone that's shaped like a big peep. Oh my God, you're gonna consider that with jelly beans at the bottom. A peep sitting on a pile of jelly beans would be your headstone.
That's a good idea.
Yeah? A big cement peep. Wow.
I don't know if that would work, though. With the whole licensing and everything, I don't think they would want their creation of a giant peep.
Oh, I'm sure you could get it, though, if you wanted it. What would it say, though, you guys? You guys help me out. What would his headstone say if it was a giant peep? It would have to say something so people in the future knew why he has a peep. I want to know. Here he lies, the one who loves Pete.
Yeah.
A big jelly bean first. Yeah. Peeps with Mickey ears. Yeah, let's throw it all together. I love that idea, Nikki. But it's got to have a saying. Let's think of a saying for Brian's headstone. That'd be hilarious.
I think it would, yes. Absolutely. So there was the possibility of having guests on our show tonight. I believe I can throw that out the window. They were
disappointed.
Yeah, they were notified, but maybe they were busy. I'm not exactly sure, but got them on at some point. We were supposed to have the New Hampshire Paranormal Research on the show. We were also supposed to have, for the third attempt, the Iron Florist on the show to talk about creations, which I'm dying. Seriously, does he have a store? Or is it some just workshop in some garage somewhere and he just sells them online?
Do you know, I really can't answer that. I do not know. He does have a website, but doesn't say much on there. I know a lot of people around Valentine's Day were drawn to getting these flowers that are to last forever and that they are made out of iron. He has a really cool story. I don't know why he didn't call in once again. He actually set the date with me, so.
Yeah. I don't know. That's all right. That's okay. So I think what we're going to do is another questions and answers show, because we have the time. We have plenty of time now.
Okay.
Oh, you want people to call in?
Well, if they want to say something, I think that would be cool.
Oh, okay. So we're stepping it up. Oh, Jesus. That means you're
maybe Lisa would want to come on and say hi. Hi, Lisa. You're late.
You are late, Lisa.
Lisa's going to have to call in. That's it.
No, that's quite all right.
Poor Lisa. She just came on. I can't do that to her.
No.
So.
Okay. So. Okay. I like where this is going. You did not. Did I miss Sherri Clip Live? You did, Lisa. You did, but you didn't miss much. You can't see her. She's just like an outline. All you see is hair and
hair.
Hair.
Just hair. I'm like cousin it with a face, though. You know.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll do questions and answers because I'm pretty sure that people have a lot more questions for us, about the show. And we're going to step it up a notch, and we're going to put our phone number out there. Sherri, why don't you put our phone number out there in the chat room so people know what it is?
I don't know it right offhand, Brian. I do 5 shows. Let me find it. I'll find it.
You don't do 5 shows no more.
I used to.
The which cancel those shows.
Well, I most of them. Trust me, I still do. Okay, guys.
Hello?
Here we go. You want to call in? You're a guest tonight.
Well, we're going to keep it going, so make your questions short and simple. So otherwise I will hang up on you.
Brian.
Lisa Clayton is demanding a redo because she donated $30.
Yeah, but it's like we've tried Lisa for some reason. I'm so fair-skinned, and the computer monitor. Well, let me try throwing a coat over my monitor. Maybe that'll block some of the light.
Did you hear that, folks? She's going to attempt to do it again. Oh my God! Twice a day? No, this can't be possible.
How about I send you a personal picture of me and I'll sign it?
You know, why haven't we done that?
I don't know, but we should get a together photo and sign it. And I don't think it's gonna work.
It's not gonna work because you got that light over there. What is that light? What is that?
It's a light. I need to see. It's the only light on in here.
Oh.
It's the only light. If I turn the light off, I become white or bright because of the light from the monitor.
No.
Watch. Let me see. It's true. I become whiter.
Yeah. Dan, trust me. This show, we have an hour and 30 minutes left of this show.
Look.
That's so much better, Sherri.
It's
no,
better?
Leave it. Yeah, just leave it.
Okay. I'm leaving it.
Lisa. Just for you, Lisa.
Okay.
I hope that people can see you.
I hope not.
There you are.
Hi. Someone hated magic. Hi. Okay.
There you go, folks. Is that better?
Okay.
Say hi to Lisa Clayton, though.
Hi, Lisa Clayton.
There you go.
Lisa, I've got jewelry on that I got from you. I wore them specifically.
So you are wearing paparazzi jewelry that came from Lisa Clayton.
Correct.
Awesome.
I love them. Thank you, Lisa.
Lisa, I am eating jelly beans. Okay, so the phone number is there in the chat room. That is the phone number that it'll reach us here in the studio here. So if you have a question and you'd rather ask us personally, go for it. How am I blurry?
What?
Somebody's saying that I'm blurry.
You're blurry. You are a little blurry. Yes.
I am?
You are. On the computer, yes. On Facebook, you are blurry. On Skype, you are not.
Oh, my. I'm sorry. I look fuzzy. Oh, Jesus. Oh,
You
maybe
look fuzzy.
I don't know what to tell you.
Right. I can try doing the phone again thing. Okay.
I actually can't add you, so. Oh my. Approve. What's happening here? Where are you? I approved it. I can't hear what you're saying. What's happening here? Well, boo. Oh, come on. What's happening here?
I don't know. It just won't do it, Brian. I've tried.
Is it because I have the screen a different way? Maybe it won't add you up into the corner, maybe?
I know. It told me to turn. It told me to turn.
Right. You have to turn it, yeah. It says no answer. Oh. And I don't think that I can turn mine in mid-stream. I don't think I can.
Well,
no, you can't rotate your phone while recording. Okay, never mind. Oh, I'm so upset. Where are you, Sherri? Oh, you're not even there. Viewers request to join your broadcast. That's weird. I don't know. But
no. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to call. All right, let's see. I just don't see how I could do it.
I think the only other way for you to maybe do it would be for us to... No, we can't do that because that would sever your tie with Facebook or Skype.
Okay.
Well, it wouldn't with mine, but...
Well, maybe because we're using Skype. That's what I'm saying. Maybe because you're on Skype.
Nope.
You can't add me?
Nope. Totally separate.
Okay. Sorry, guys. We're just trying to figure it out. Okay.
I'm trying to get Sherri up on the screen, and I think it's because I've rotated I'm the long way, not... I'm lengthwise, not the other way around. So, but anyways. Call the phone number there, the phone number to our show, which is in the chat room. I'll have Sherri put it up one more time for us. And because I don't know what the hell it is. And actually, I can't comment while I'm recording. So if you have any questions, like a quick question you want to call into the show and ask us, you can do that too. So don't be shy.
There we go. I put the number up.
There's the phone number, the magical phone number. You know, I remember when our phone number was 346-826-7900. Wasn't that?
Oh my God! Yes.
I missed that number. Sad. But if anyone has any questions here now, hello, Charlie. Thanks for watching. But if anyone has any questions, you can ask right here in the chat room. Ask us any questions you want. Or, like I said, you can dial that phone number right there, 646-668-8068. That's a lot of sixes in there. And you can come on the radio right now and ask us your question.
Right. How cool is that?
However, I warn you that if it's a dumb question, you will be hung up on. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at this. Someone's brave enough to call in.
Oh, my goodness. Here we go.
Yeah, area code 423.
Okay.
Hello, area code 423. Where is 423, anyways?
That would be East Tennessee.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Daniel. That's who it is.
Hey. Hey, Dan.
Yeah, if anybody's brave enough to call in, it's me.
Yeah, I see.
Well, that's all good. How are you?
Good. Enjoying the not snow right now.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Enjoy it while it lasts. Because you're more north now. It sounds like
Quite
you're going to get hit
in
with
Michigan.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wow.
So what's the question, Dan?
The question is, I'm just wondering, when are you going to be with me at a Comic-Con?
Oh, Jesus. I knew you were going to ask that question. That would be a conversation for off the show. Yay! How's that for an answer?
Well,
Not good, right?
we'll have to figure that out. I'm also working on writing up a script for the first Winter Wizard book so that we all can read our parts and put it together as an audio.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm so excited.
That reminds me. Yeah. Okay, so if everyone, I'm pretty sure everyone can hear on Facebook Live. So on the line is Daniel. What are you laughing about?
Because I said I was going to be live tonight. The girls, my daughter and her friend, were crawling on the floor behind me so that they weren't seen on camera when I'm not even on camera. So I didn't mean to sit here and laugh, but they're crawling on the floor behind me. Well, Lauren figured it out. But poor Taylor, she just crawled all the way to the door. So.
That's what you know.
What's that?
Lauren, don't. Maybe you should learn sign language. That's what it looks like you're doing. But anyways, if you guys haven't already guessed, we have Daniel Payton on the line, author Daniel Payton, and so you're really serious about turning The Winter Wizard into an audiobook.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun to give it a try. And since a lot of the characters already have real voices, we could do that.
That's true. So, okay, so here's my question for that. I bought the audio version of Earth's Last Starship, and I like it. I like the guy that did it. So you say you have to write a script. Why do you have to write a script? We can't just read our lines in the off the book? Is it different?
Well, yeah, you could. How I'm looking at it is I'm instead of doing this as one person reading and narrating the book, which is typically what audiobooks do, I'm thinking more along like an old style radio program, where you have people reading their lines in action, not just reading a line. You are in character when you're reading the line. And since it's going to be different people, different lines, to keep track of it easier, as a script, you can see, okay, here's my cue, here's my line, that's their line. To me, it seems like it would be easier to follow along and read it in an active, in an active voice as a script, as versus trying to read it off a book.
Right. That makes sense. Okay. So if we have to act this out, we have to be in character. Does that mean that I would have to be in the same room as Sherri so that we could play off of each other, or something that we could do separate? Just wondering.
Well, it depends on your experience. With enough acting experience or anything like that, you can play your part without having to be around other people. So that's how they do voice work for cartoons. Most of the time, the people who do the voices don't ever interact physically with the other people that are in the same cartoon. But to me, since with the lower experience, to be honest, it would be helpful if we all could be in the same place. And I've thought about that. I've honestly thought about that. If I could write up the script and you and Sherri wanted to do it, and you found some other people to fill out the other roles, including mine, you all could do it since you have better recording equipment.
Okay. Well, I would rather sit I think, in the same room as Sherri when we did it. So that way we could feed off of each other. And, I think it would go better because I may portray my character or talk a different way if I'm by myself. I don't know what Sherri's going to sound like. She may sound totally different, and it may not work. So I think that would be good.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I always wanted to do voice work. So.
Yeah, me too. It seems like a fun thing. I've always wanted to try it. I've been on stage in many different ways, in acting and performance, but I've never actually done voice work, and this seems like it'd be a fun experiment. If I could come there and work with you guys on this, I would love it because I also have some directing experience, and I could kind of help work the directing part of it. Cause that's how, when they do voice work for cartoons and movies, that's how they keep them all on the same level, on the same page. Is the director is always there. So he looks at it and says, okay, this line, you need to say it this way. And when the actor does it but doesn't do it right, the director goes, no. This is how I want you to do it. And that's how they all can be cohesive. He doesn't just hand them a script and then walk out of the room.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that would work best even, to be together so we can see exactly how you want it portrayed. Like, you're the writer. Yeah. You have a vision. We might vision it slightly different, and it won't be what you really want. So I think it would be great if you could be there. Somehow somebody get you out here.
Yep. Well, I got to figure out a way out there. That's.
Yeah. Well, if it could get me a way out of having to go to the Comic-Con, which, by the way, I really do want to go. It's not that I'm trying to get out of not going. So I've had a lot of recent life-altering things happen in my life. So, and I'm adjusting to it. Like, my job has changed. I've had death in the family, so I'm dealing with that. I got to deal with that tomorrow. And we have been nonstop trying to find the cheapest way to go to Tennessee. And I'm finding it difficult because to fly to that tiny little airport down there, I can't remember the name of it, is $600 for two people, because Damien said that he would like to go and meet you and experience a Comic-Con, for the first time himself. So that's $600. Are you kidding me? That's a lot of money that technically really I don't have right now. And then it was, okay, if we're flying, that means I'm going to need a vehicle. Yeah, I can use Lyft, I can use Uber to get around. And I guess the airport wasn't that far from the hotel. Whoops, there's another expense. So it's like, I don't know how these people that go to the Comic-Con can afford this. This is like, yeah, it wasn't that expensive, and I'm pretty sure that there were other places that I could stay, but you're talking about a major Comic-Con, and they were filling up very quickly. So I'm like, oh my. So yeah, it came down to dollars and cents. I really wanted to go. Just for some reason, it's just not in the cards. It's just, I'm still trying to figure it out, but it's like, oh my Lord. So yeah, so that's where I'm at. I thought if I'm going to look toward your area and see if there is a Comic-Con or some kind of convention that I could book myself in over there, and I would come to you guys. There is, as a matter of fact. So unfortunately, you're going to miss two that are coming up fairly soon, I believe. I'm not sure exactly when. I know that our number one fan, Jamie, sent me a Facebook something about the Saratoga, New York Comic-Con, which I've never even heard of. So I don't know if this is something new. All of a sudden, these Comic-Cons are popping up everywhere. And then I recently saw another one for Albany, New York, is having a Comic-Con, which is 45 minutes away from us.
Right.
but the biggest one is New York City. That is the biggest one. And
yeah. I've looked at the new.
Yeah. Oh, you have.
I've looked at the New York Comic Con. New York Comic Con is on the level with like Dragon Con, Gen Con, San Diego. It's really big, and it is outside of my price range for being able to go because I pay for my table, I pay for time there. So I pay to be there. I'm not a big enough author yet for them to invite me. I have to pay to be there, and the bigger the convention, the more they charge. And these conventions, they start at $600 just for the booth, and that's for a very small space. And I just that kind of sets me. My budget just says no. And besides, honestly, I have talked to authors before, and they tend to make more money at the smaller conventions because you're a bigger presence in the smaller space. Right. When you're a medium-sized convention. Tiny conventions, I've been to a couple of the really, really little conventions. You don't make any money because nobody does. They don't have any attendance. It's just they're not honestly not that good. I always check into those. If they're really cheap, I see how big they really are. But medium-sized to decent-sized conventions like Fanboy and Motor City Comic Con and all that, those are worth my time. They're not outside of my price range, so that's what I'm gonna be looking at and seeing what I can find. I just booked myself for Nashville in August, I believe it is Heroes versus Villains Comic Con. It's only like their second or third year that they're doing this, but apparently they've already are doing well because they've got some big celebrity guests coming to it, and they're a large selection of the town. So that's my first time there. So after July, I think it's 3 weeks later, I'm going to be in Nashville doing the Heroes versus Villains.
Right. That sounds like it's going to be good.
I'm looking forward to it.
You know, I'm just surprised that what's his name there? Braxton doesn't help with comic because I know that he attends these.
Yeah, it's by the author, really. You know, I'm the one setting up my space and doing my stuff. So, if the publisher, now some publishers do set up a publisher's booth at these places, and they sell a selection of all of their authors' material and all. And Cosby Media is a great publisher. I love being with them, but they're not that big, so they don't do that yet. They're working up. I mean, they're increasing their selection, their number of authors. They're growing, but they're not quite there yet. So my newest publisher, Ambassador International, that I'm working with, they're big enough. They do that. So when my book comes out with them, they will be promoting it at events as well themselves. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, we have what's coming up. Saratoga, New York is coming up in April, and the other one, Albany Comic Con, I believe is coming up in this month. So we wouldn't be making that one. Those I believe are small. Those two are small ones. So because I had never even heard of them, I don't know. I think they're just popping up all over the place. So. And then we have the Boston one. Boston one is the big one, just like New York City. That's the one where Star Trek, Star Wars, you know, the celebrities come out and everything. So I've never been to that one either. I want to go, but never been.
I'll look into those. A lot of these conventions book out. They only have so much space, and they fill up months in advance. And there's quite a few of them around me here where I've moved in Michigan. I'm right outside of Detroit. And they have Motor City Comic Con. They have Great Lakes Comic Con. They have the Grand Rapids Comic Con. And, I mean, I was trying to book space in those after we moved here 3 and 4 months before the event. One of them was 6 months away, and they were already booked solid. I had no room. So I'm going to have to wait till next year to really set up anything around me here.
Right.
What I'm excited about, though, is that almost all of these are within half an hour of where I'm located. Before, in East Tennessee, my conventions were all an hour or more away, so it was quite a drive or having to go and stay somewhere. These, I get to stay where I'm at and go to the convention.
Right. Yeah. I'm trying to think here what's coming up. We have the Fan Expo in Boston. That's August 16th through the 18th. We have the Super Mega Fest Comic-Con 2019. That's in November. That's in Framingham, which is close to Boston. I don't know how big that one is. I mean, you at least have those that are coming up here. In New York, I'm not exactly sure, but I can tell you right now. Where are we? Because the big New York Comic-Con, that's not until October. But in between, you have all these, I'm pretty sure you have all these other smaller ones. So, you got so many.
How
Buffalo.
close are you guys to New York?
New York, like where exactly? So Albany, New York, it's 45 minutes to an hour from here. Maybe 30 for me, depending on how I drive. And because we're right on the border of New York. But to get to New York City, that's about 3.5 hours drive.
Mm.
And then Boston is 3.5 hours from us as well, give or take. I could do it in 3.5. So that's what.
Okay.
There's a lot of people who want to go to these Comic-Cons who are texting me that they'd want to go. I wish we could get like a bus and like get everyone to get on it, and go out to one of these. It'd be so much fun.
Yeah. I think if you want to, I might do a show with you all and to talk about what it means to go to a Comic-Con and what to expect and all that. They are a special event. They're not just, walking into a store or a mall. There's a lot you should expect, a lot you need to be prepared for, a lot you may not realize you're going to encounter. If anybody wants to learn about what it means to go to a Comic-Con and how to get ready for it, I'd love to talk about it because they're great events. If you love meeting celebrities, finding all the special stuff you like to buy, the pictures, the toys, the models, whatever, meet new authors, artists, they're great, but they're an experience. It's like sending somebody to the Super Bowl for the first time and they've never been to a football game ever. They're going to be overwhelmed. They won't know what to do. They won't know what they're looking at. You got to kind of tell them a little bit what they're going to be expecting.
Yeah, yep. Yeah. It's an experience and a half. So, yeah. Well, I mean, one of these days, crazy. But anyway, back to this audiobook here. So, Sherri, how do you feel about the possibility of voicing your character from a book? For everyone to hear that buys it.
I would love it, especially that story, because I love that story so much. I think you and I could really have a lot of fun and get into that. And it's such a great story. And it's just fun. It's a fun story, so.
Yeah. My only worry and concern when doing voicing or voice acting or whatever you want to call it is pronouncing the different characters, worlds, species. So I'm actually glad that someone's already done Earth's Starship because I can't pronounce the enemies there in that story. So
I
yeah.
A lot of times when you're writing out a script or use a script or something for reading aloud, an author or screenwriter or something, they'll write out phonetically how to pronounce the unusual names, the unusual things.
Right.
One of my things that I've always felt important in writing fantasy and science fiction, especially for young adults, is I don't want words and names to be so convoluted and complicated that you can't pronounce them. I want you to be able to pronounce them, so I try to pull back from using too weird of words, and also I spell the word how it sounds. I don't throw in weird letters and make it look Gaelic, so it's weirdly spelled but actually sounds like this, which is totally different than the letters. I've seen a few things like that where you're looking at it and you're like going cross-eyed, and then they go, "Oh no, that's just this," and it's like that's none of those letters make that sound. You know, mine the sound is phonetically spelled out, so
right.
That will help, especially Winter Wizard. That because what I'm talking about is just the first story, not the full story. Just when they meet the Ice Queen and defeat her. That first story is all I'm talking about doing to begin with, and there isn't a lot of weird words in that one. I remember at this point.
Yeah, I can't remember myself. It's been a while since I've read it. I think that one is the easiest, only because the Winter Wizard technically wasn't. It's not a full, like, it's not a novel. It's not a big book. You know what I mean? So I think that would be perfect. You know, to start off with, you know, whatever. And then technically I have something to be put on my resume. So I was of my own character.
Yep.
So yeah. So you're currently working on that.
Yeah, I'm doing a little. I haven't started writing the script yet. I'm doing a little research before I do that because I've not written a script like this in a very long time. But I'm going to get started. I'm just finishing, and I'll tell you this now because I'm worked on it. I'm finishing a book called The Owl-Headed Wand, and I'm finishing my second edit through. It is a story set in the universe of the Winter Wizard about 20 years before the story, the Winter Wizard Chronicles, but it's in the Johan, the land, the magic land. And it doesn't actually interact with any of the characters. Brian and Sherri, of course, aren't in it because they don't even get into that land until 20 years later. But it's set in that universe. And now it's kind of standalone. If someone picked up this book and read it, they would not need to read The Winter Wizard to know it, but it's just part of the canon. So I'm happy about that. It's going to be fun publishing this one because it's totally different. It's very young adult. This one is the main character is 14 years old. So whereas the other Winter Wizard stories are more grown up. There's heavier language in them, a little more action. This one's definitely geared toward a younger audience.
Right. Oh, I can't wait for that. That should be interesting.
Yeah.
Very
but
interesting.
after when I get done with that edit, which should be really, really soon, I'm going to start working on that script. And as I said, but just being the Winter Wizard first story, that's such a short story, that shouldn't take too long to script out.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, no, I don't think it'll take long at all.
Especially since I plan on this being a audiobook script. Audiobook script is going to have all of the narration is going to be all the book. If you're doing a radio script, movie script, something like that, you don't need some of the descriptions and emotions, stuff like that, because it's part of the play acting. This is actually an audiobook. Someone's going to be reading the book, and then the lines are going to be coming from the actual people. So the audio reader won't be having to feign voices of different people all the way through.
Right.
Yeah.
That's way more interesting.
I'm going to just pause for a second because Lisa Clayton has a question for you, Dan. She says it's a two-part question. So now I have to wait for her to actually ask the question because we're delayed. So go ahead, Lisa, and just let us know what your question is, and we'll see what the answer is. How many books have you written, and which one took you the longest?
Oh, written. I was thinking about that the other day. I have written close to 30 books. Of those 30, I have currently published 12 books, 10 of those professionally, and I have 6 more books already slated to be published soon. The one that took the longest to write is a book called Remnant. It is actually coming out this July. It's a Christian science fiction book, and it's extremely long. It's actually over 140,000 words, which is very, very long. And there was a lot of research and development and editing. It took me, most of my books can take me between 3 and 6 months to do writing and my edit and then moving on to the next phase. This one took me 2 years. And I'm very proud of it. I'm very excited about it. So, I said it comes out this July, and if you follow me at all, I'm going to be definitely starting to talk about it more, ramp it up more, really push it and publish it. This is the one coming from my new publisher, Ambassador International, and it's a big publishing house, so they're doing a great job with it already. So I'm excited about that. Yeah. Was that the 2 parts there, or was there another question?
I'm not sure yet. So a lot of conversations are going on in this room. Lisa said you said 2 parts here, so I just want to make sure that we get all your questions answered. Does anybody else have any questions for Dan while he's on the line? Just let us know.
Is this a 2-hour show?
No, it's not a 2-hour show.
Okay, I was wondering because it's after 10. I didn't know if we were off the still on the blog area or what.
We are still on the radio. Yep.
Okay.
Sherri, Chuck says, "Can you hear his text?"
No.
No. Don't bother. She's doing a show. I think that
he needs to get in touch with me though.
Oh, okay. After the show.
Exactly.
I think that's it for Lisa, unless she has another question coming up.
Chuck has a question for Dan.
Oh boy.
Is it for Dan, Chuck, or for Brian?
This is our questions and answers show, so.
With special apparent guest Dan.
Exactly.
Yeah. He says that I'm writing a horror novel. Do you have any pointers?
Oh. Well, you've actually tapped on a genre that I don't really have any involvement with. I don't personally care for horror, just out of just personal preference. But as just writing a novel, writing a novel is pretty similar in a lot of areas. First of all, read. If you're writing, make sure and read contemporary. If you are wanting to write something that you plan on getting published, make sure you're reading contemporary fiction that's like what you're wanting to publish. So you know what's common, what's current, and you also, when you go to the publishing phase, publishers are going to ask this question: What published book is your book like? And you need to have a good answer so they have a general idea of what you're looking at for style or for story or just that kind of thing. Also, go online, find good Facebook groups or Twitter groups that are people who are writing similar stuff, who are either that are published, going to be published, writers, editors. A lot of these groups are a good amalgamation of all the different people in the publishing industry, from amateur authors, professional authors, editors, publishers, bloggers. These people will not only help you, they will answer questions. They might analyze what you've done. There's a lot of help that they can offer that you may not realize is out there. Plus, these are the people who will be able to guide you when you go to the publishing phase and you ask the question, is this a good publisher, or where is a good publisher? They'll be able to answer that question, because there's a lot of predatory, nasty people in the publishing world who will take advantage of you. And experienced people who've been through those mucky, slimy people can point out and say, don't use them, or this one's good. So find those groups online. They're really, really helpful.
Awesome. Good advice. I'm finding that out myself. I have been joining all these podcasting groups on Facebook.
I noticed that, by the way.
Yeah. I'm actually using it as an advertising tool. But then again, the good thing is that these other podcasters like to talk about other podcasts. So, and you know me, I'm a celebrity, so I need to be on all these other shows and whatever else. So, yeah. Chuck, I was only kidding. I knew your question would be good. That was a good question, as a matter of fact. So, any other questions for Dan or Sherri or I? I know we sprung this questions and answers on you, but that's normally what we do. That's how we roll. Spur of the moment. So, yeah.
Yeah, I going on what I was talking about, if you don't, while we're waiting for questions, I have a pseudo agent right now. Most authors want to find agents. They help them find publishers, they help editors, all kinds of stuff. Agents are a great assist. It's like Chuck has another question.
So Lisa wants to know any tips on writing an autobiography.
Oh, writing an autobiography. Again, a really good thing is to read. Pick up some autobiographies of people, like famous people. I read Barbara Eden's just recently. She wrote a beautiful one called Out of the Bottle. And she's, those help you understand the flow. And just writing an autobiography is do a lot of notes. I know it's about you. If you're writing an autobiography, you're going to be writing about yourself. But go to your family. Go to your friends. You remember, say, something that happened when you were 5, 6 years old, that really fun day at the park, something funny happened, that big dog showed up. Well, go ask your mom about that day. Go ask your aunt who was there. Get everybody's story so that when you tell it in your autobiography, you have a nice 3-dimensional view of what happened on that day, all the way through. Really just go and interview. Talk to all the people in your family, your friends, everybody who knows you. That will give you a really good idea of A, what you want to put in there, and B, how it looked from all the angles. That's the best tip I can give you for writing an autobiography.
Awesome. Chuck's question was, do you recommend any publishers?
There are so many publishers out there. If you are new, if you have not been published before, I would recommend looking for smaller publishers, because bigger publishers really there's so much noise from all these new authors, they don't listen. And that's not a bad thing. It's just how they are. There's so many thousands upon thousands of people every day begging for their attention. These big publishers just close their ears and wait for your agent's people to contact you with this glowing manuscript. That's not likely going to happen. So what you need to do is start kind of smaller. Look for small publishers. Go online, look for smaller publishers, and just submit to them. I'll give you this right here. Let me find this real quick. I am on a newsletter called Authors Publish Magazine. They have they have a Facebook page, and they send you a weekly email that's just got a list of current publishers seeking authors. Sometimes they're specific, like publishers seeking poetry. Sometimes they're general, just publishers seeking lists. And a lot of times they're smaller to medium-sized presses. but this Authors Publish magazine usually vets these publishers. They will look at their site, look at their authors, look at their product, and they'll tell you, we think they're good, they show good this, we're not, and they'll also say, we'll recommend you submitting to them, but beware, they don't have good covers, or they don't have books in bookstores. They really do give you an unbiased view of these publishers, but they keep on top of who's currently taking stuff and give you a website, email, all this stuff so you can find them. And I love that newsletter. It's weekly. They don't spam you with all kinds of nonsense. They just send you a newsletter each week. It's Authors Publish Magazine. And find them on Facebook. Sign up for them. They will help you find a publisher better than I can because they know all of the publishers out there.
It's really great.
Hello, Taylor. Yeah, good answer. I didn't know that you could that there was something like that out there. So yeah. So like Lisa says, she's writing a book about her and her husband, how they met in school, drifted apart, got back together, things to Facebook, and so I think it might be a good story. So we'll wait and see. She'll have to be on the show when she gets ready to publish that book. But we're not going to leave you hanging, so I'm pretty sure, if anybody else has any other questions that maybe Dan or any of our other authors have questions, answers to. Yes, what? You're going to say something.
Well, Chuck did ask, does Dan have a publisher that he actually recommends?
Yeah, we've answered that.
Oh, did I miss a question? Oh, sorry, it was a different question. Dan, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I went and got the link to the Facebook page of that group of the Authors Publish. It's called Authors Publish, and I posted on. So, if somebody wants, if you're interested in looking them up, click on that and look at them. And I highly, highly recommend them. They're very trustworthy, and they will help you find publishers that are available. Check their page. They got loads of ones they've linked to before that are open. And that's a good point I want to make. Not all publishers are open all the time for new submissions. A lot of publishers have open windows, and then they accept and look at new manuscripts and accept a few of them, and then they close that window and spend the rest of the year working on getting their books out. That's a really good sign of a good publisher because they're putting effort into making good books. Publishers that are medium-sized, but they're open all the time and will take submissions all the time, they kind of make me leery of them because there's a good chance that they're more interested in just selling the book back to the author. They're not interested in putting it on a shelf or marketing it online to readers. They're just interested in making money from the author, and that's a bad publisher. So that's where this Authors Publish and other places like that help because they find when the publishers open their window and you can go and submit to them. So but just follow that, and that's a really good way to find them.
Sherri, do you need some of my jelly beans?
Well, what I meant is for the link. When he asked, I just didn't finish saying what I wanted when you answered. So I apologize. Well, it's true. Like,
she's got this look like she wants to come through the screen right now.
I do. Dan, thank you so much for calling in tonight. This has been a lot of fun. And is there any new future updates for you or future books that you're thinking about doing?
Well, as I said, I've got that Remnant coming out, and I'd like to come on the show and kind of just focus on that book in the next few months, plan time for that. But outside of that, I just finished writing the last of the next trilogy for Legacy of Dragon Wand, and after that, my publisher asked all of their fantasy writers to write short stories, and we're going to put together an anthology to raise money for charity. I on the top of my head, I cannot remember which charity we're looking at, but we're doing short stories. My publisher recommended that we write short stories inside the universe of one of our books. And so I have written a short story that's a little over 10,000 words in the Dragon Wand universe. And the really crazy thing is this short story is the very next story you should read in Dragon Wand. After that, I have another book that's a standalone that's about Marcus and Crystal that tells two parallel stories about their life during school. And then after that, I've got a trilogy coming that follows Marcus and Crystal and Donna and all them in the next adventure for the Dragon Wand series. So, and it's all written. All of that has been written, edited, and handed to my publisher. And so at this point, for the Dragon Wand universe, I have 4 more books and 1 short story that's helped fill out the next, future for all the characters. So Dragon Wand's got at least 2 more years, if not 3, of books and short stories and stuff coming out.
Oh, that's awesome. You're really busy. There's no way I could write all these books and do all this. Chuck would like to know if he could add you on Facebook.
Please.
I will post. I'm going to post my author page on here, and follow my author page. And that's the better place to follow from me, anyways, because I update that one far more often than my basic personal page. And if you comment on it, I have questions, I will answer. If you want to send me private messages through there, I do my best to answer those as quick as possible. So I have yes, follow that page. Plus, I love to post stuff on there. I do artwork. I do my books. I have fun stuff I post. I try to.
Awesome.
And for. I was going to say, Brian, did you see that picture of the warrior pixie that I posted? The butterfly winged man?
Sir, yes, I absolutely love that picture.
That is one of the main characters from that book I told you about, the owl-headed wand, which is in the Winter Wizard universe.
Really? Ooh.
Mm-hmm. That's Drevin. He shows up in the book. Drevin was such a fun character. He reminds me of Donna, and the fact that I introduced him in one scene. He was just kind of there to fulfill the scene and how the story went. But I loved the character, and so later in the story, I brought him back and I made him a very important character. And so he really just. No pun because of his appearance, but he really took flight and became a very 3-dimensional character for the book.
Well, yeah.
I'll have to go back and look at this.
Yeah.
Is it on your page, Dan?
Yeah.
It's on his Facebook page. But I think that's the same one. Is that the same picture where you were doing something with video where it was slowly adding color to it? Is that the same picture?
Yeah, that's the same. It's
okay.
The one that I have the video that shows the progression of me drawing him. The pencil part of the drawing is the same character. I took the pencil drawing and repainted him with a new painting on him and a new background, because the one I did before was very low resolution, so it was too small, and I just didn't like the background. It didn't fit the story. The background I gave him looks a lot more accurate.
Yeah, I like your pictures for obvious reasons. I'm not going to say why, but I just do. So yeah, they're nice to look at.
Oh,
Let's
go
just put
ahead.
it that way. Huh?
You're going to eat those jelly beans anyways, even though they're spice flavored?
Yeah. I do.
I love Spice Drop.
Get a sugar high, but it's not working because I'm becoming silly. I'm tired. That's fine. Any other questions for Sherri, myself, Dan while he's on the line before we wrap up? He'll be coming back for his other book. Whatever that is. What, July, right? Before July.
July.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in the meantime, interesting.
How much of a bag have you ate of those jelly beans? Nikki Jones is asking.
Yeah, I showed her how many I ate. Pretty much more than half the bag is pretty much gone. I'll stop eating them, and then all of a sudden I'll find myself reaching into the bag, just grabbing more, which I shouldn't be. My dentist is going to hate me. So, but oh well. That's what he gets paid for, right?
Right? Exactly. That's a way of looking at it.
Yeah, whatever. We all lose something when we get older. Mine's just going to be my teeth. They're going
to fall out anyway, so there you go.
I might as well lose my teeth than my mind. So, don't forget to, oh, that's right. Dan, can you please do me a favor? I met up with Billy the other day because he actually gave me a donation in person. And he was talking about, I believe it's Earth's Last Starship. And Billy, I apologize. Could you possibly put the link to the Amazon on how to purchase that book through Amazon, like the link? If you could. I could do it if you wanted me to, but he'd have to wait. But I totally forgot I had to, because I was going to send him the link to Earth's Last Starship from Amazon in Facebook Messenger, and I totally forgot to do that. I'm a bad host. Bad. I'm a bad celebrity.
I just posted the link for it.
There it is, Bill. You click that link, and it'll send you straight to that book. And like I said, most of the time, books are reasonably priced. So they're not over expensive, because sometimes books can be very expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So, not the. So I would lend you my copy, but unfortunately I gave my copy away. I let someone borrow it, actually. I let someone borrow it, my sister. I'm sorry. What? Oh my God, what? Oh, sign language, folks.
My copy. Where's my copy you promised me?
Oh, yeah, I got to get you a copy, don't I?
Oh, yeah.
You know what happened? This is what happened. So I love Amazon. So I ordered the book.
Mm-hmm.
It came out after he came onto the show and says, we're all set. It's on Amazon. Everyone can start buying it. Blah, 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 blah. So I ordered it. Well, it went to my old address. Now, because it said, I got a notification stating that it was delivered. I'm like, well, you all are a bunch of liars because I didn't get anything. So I called Amazon to see what I could do for them to send me another book. So the guy's on there, and he's like, oh, we got your address. It's blah, blah, blah. And I said, no, that's not my address. I said, I changed it in Amazon.com with my new address, so I'm just not understanding. He says, well, why can't you just go down there and pick it up? I'm like, because I don't know who people are, I said, they probably stole my book and they're reading it right now. So I said, let them read it. I said, can't you just send me another one? He says, well, what I'm going to do, yeah, hold on a second. Let me put you on hold. So I'm on hold, which I don't like. Don't ever put me on hold because I'll hang up on you. But I didn't because this was important. So he comes back on the line, and I told him, look, this is very important to me. I even told him I know the author personally. I am a character in this book. This is why I'm ordering this book. So he says, I will send you another copy to your new address. Make sure that you update your address in Amazon, sir. So I got the book. Well, I got the book, and I only read like the first chapter only because I've already technically read the book. I just wanted to have the book. I let my sister read it. So as soon as I get that book back, either that or I just order you one. Fine, I'll just order you one. I gave my Winter Wizard one of those away because I had a couple of those.
But I didn't get one.
Wait, I gave you a book. I gave you one.
No,
I gave you
no,
the fantastic stories.
No, you never did.
Yeah.
No, I printed it. No.
Oh, my
no,
God.
You never did. You're mistaken.
I'm mistaken. Okay.
You're mistaken. You did not.
Fine. I will order every single book that he's ever written on Amazon, and I will send it to you. How about that?
I think I'm going crazy.
Fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
I need more jelly beans now. It is. Any other questions? Is it okay with Dan if I send a message? I don't know. Is it okay, Dan, if he sends you a message on Facebook?
No, yeah, go ahead. If you on my page on the author page, just click on the send a message. I'll get it, and I do respond to those.
There you go, Chuck. Absolutely. Send a message. That means we'll have to have Chuck on to talk about his horror book.
That's right.
Yeah. I'm feeling left out here.
Why?
Because no one's asking any questions for us, though. There's questions out there. People are just too scared to ask. That's what the problem is.
I took over your show. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
It's all good. We've been waiting to hear from you anyways, Dan. We wanted to have you on again to talk about all your new ventures and stuff. So
That's true.
I'll have to do something live for you guys from Fanboy or Heroes vs. Villains.
no, you.
Wait, dude.
You broke up, Brian. What?
I didn't catch what Dan said.
Oh, I said I'll have to do something, a live Facebook thing or whatever from one of the conventions I'm at with you guys.
Yeah. That would be pretty cool if we can get it to work. Apparently, we can't even get Sherri on, for crying out loud.
Dan, could he try to get you on, see if it's something just my direction?
I could try.
Because
you want me to try right now?
I'm doing wrong.
Why are we echoing so bad? Lisa Clayton has a question for us.
Oh.
Thanks, Lisa. At least someone has a question for us. Why don't you guys do the show together?
Oh,
because
simple.
both of you versus this way. Has anyone ever?
Thousands of times.
Lisa, this question is our number one most asked questions when we do the show. And
sure.
People don't even wait to ask that question when it's answering questions. So, Sherri is the type of person who rather work behind the
No, wait a minute, Brian.
behind the camera, as she puts it.
Brian, we're also in two different locations, Lisa. He's up in Adams, and I am in Pittsfield. So doing shows this late at night, it's just nice that we can sit in our own seats and do this. Plus, I hate being in front of the camera. That is absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, it probably would be a little uncomfortable if we did the show together because most of the time, you people don't realize I'm naked. All the way. I'm only wearing I'm just kidding.
He's not kidding. He's forgotten it a couple of times and stood up.
Yeah. That's right, Lisa.
Oh, Lisa, thank you. But
Lisa Lincoln, hello, welcome. We're about ready to wrap this up in about 5 minutes.
Chuck, we actually were trying tonight to get me on to the screen. We're kind of have a problem with that, so.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. We always have a problem. Dan, I don't see
Thanks, Lisa.
anything, so I think it worked. Right?
What's that?
Are you wanting me to try the picture-in-picture?
Yeah.
I
I'd like to
think
see if you could do it.
Yeah, because she thinks that there's either an issue, so she wanted to see if it was easier for you or if it was just her or whatnot. So.
Okay, let me give it a shot. I'll have to hang up on my call because I have to use my phone to do this. So I'll hang up and then I'll try calling in the show or through the Facebook page.
Sure.
Great. Thank you, Dan.
So just a moment. Off I go.
And there he goes. That was Daniel Payton. Thanks, Daniel. We should see him. Oh, there he is. Good. He's so quick with this stuff. It's like he knows what he's doing.
He's done it before for us, and it's worked great. So
yeah.
I wanted to see if there is something I'm not doing right, or.
I have a feeling that it's me. I think it's because I'm not doing it the right way.
Oh.
Oh, there he is. Oh my goodness, it worked. Hi.
So what?
Do you see him?
I have a delay, so I can't see him yet.
Okay, so I see him first, obviously. You don't see him? No?
No, not yet. I have a long delay. This is why when we were asking questions and stuff, and I said Chuck's answer a while because it didn't even come across yet. Okay, there he is. Hi, there he is. Hi, Dan. Looking good.
It works. So I don't understand why you couldn't do it.
I don't understand why either.
Mm-hmm.
It made me turn my phone, but that's it.
Because I'm the same way. I'm going this way instead of this way. So that's probably why you were probably having a hard time with adjusting the phone. You had to go, whatever. Anyway, so.
Yeah, you have to turn the phone.
Look at that, 50-50. So everyone, this is Daniel Payton, if people didn't already know.
Great.
So, yeah.
Hello.
So, yeah, maybe it is a good thing it didn't work for you. It's taking up half my screen.
Well, that's okay. I mean, I know to turn the phone. It says turn the phone to join.
Right.
Right, Dan?
It says turn it horizontal or something. It did. I was trying to join and it wouldn't let me for a second until I adjusted it.
That's what I was doing too. I could try it again, but.
We'll try it at the end, towards the end.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, so it does work. So, everyone is saying hello. I don't know if you can't see the feed, right?
Not now. I can't see the feed.
So my aunt says hello, and then somebody was, Lisa says, nice to put a face to the name. Who else do we have? Billy Scrivens, nice to meet you, Dan. Katie sends a smiley face. My aunt.
Dan, thank you.
Oh.
Well.
Yeah. So now everybody knows. Daniel Payton.
You will?
Okay.
I guess. Wait. Oh, here. Okay. I got a computer behind me. That's how I've been watching this and doing it on the phone at the same time. So
Don't watch yourself at the same time. That's not a good thing.
It gets confusing. That's a pretty good delay there.
It is, yeah. There's I don't know what the the time frame is with the delay, but yeah, it drives me up a wall because you ask a question and you're waiting 5 million minutes for people to respond. So it's like, ugh.
Right.
So, but it's kind of quick. So Chuck Foley, thanks again, Dan. So he's saying thank you. So yeah, what do we got here? Yeah. There you go. See, so it does work.
It does. We'll have to try it again.
Yours is just broke. I don't know what's wrong with yours.
I don't understand. I'll try it again, like I said.
I think my camera.
Yep, it booted him off.
I wonder what type of phone he has. Would that matter?
No.
Okay.
Dan got booted. Dan.
Good.
Yep, it just wiped him right out. He's gone. So, well, thank you, Dan, for at least trying it and showing yourself and saying hello to everyone and stuff like that. So instead of doing Facebook that way, you're going to turn your phone the other way.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that's what I was doing.
Oh, his phone cut off. So you can ask to join me, but when it says to turn your phone, you turn your phone.
Okay. Are you going to send me or do I send it to you?
You can send it to me like Dan did.
Okay. I don't even have, like, the way I'm watching it, I don't even have that option at this point. Isn't that weird? Maybe I have to sign back in. Hold on.
Yeah, you're not on there. Well, you're on watching it, but you're not. It's weird how it does that. I don't know why it does it like that. Because right now I can add Lisa, I can add Chuck. That's about it. Everybody else I can't. Oh,
you can't add me.
You're not on there.
I'm not on there now. Okay.
Not yet.
Try this again. Okay.
You're not on there.
Okay, I got mute.
No, I wouldn't do that to you, Lisa. I don't even like being on camera, and I do it anyways. Sherri, because she's on mute. Oh, okay. Here we go. I'm going to approve. Now, it's probably going to tell you that my camera is the other way. Let's see what happens, folks. We're trying here. Our last couple remaining minutes. We did such a long show because this is just complete poopiness. I don't understand. Oh, it went away because you. Yeah. Maybe if I ask you this time. No, I'm not trying to do a phone call. It's not a phone call. It's just camera to camera. I think your best bet probably to use the computer. I think the computer would be better for you if you ever wanted to try it. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Which means that we would have to end the show and and do Facebook Live for the last 2 seconds of our show, even though it says it's trying to add you still, but yeah.
I have a share screen button. Would that help right now?
Share screen on what? From where are you talking about? Skype?
Yeah.
No, it has nothing to do with Skype.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Oh, right, because you're using the other.
The only other thing I can do is quickly end this show and turn my thing back the other way.
Okay. Is everyone willing to come back on?
I'm pretty sure to see your beautiful face.
Oh, stop it. No.
Come back on and see Sherri. So,
Brian, you're embarrassing me. That's what makes me not want to come on.
I'm just words of encouragement. So, all right, everyone. So we're going to end the show because we have gone way over an hour and 45 minutes.
Wow.
I know, but I wanted to make sure that we had enough time for the two guests that we were supposed to have on the show. So I want to thank Daniel Payton, author Daniel Payton, for coming on, asking us questions, hanging around with us, answering questions from people in the chat room. And you're going to have to wait until, I don't know, because our next show is going to be a mystery, because I may have a new schedule, because I actually did get that job. So, yeah, I know, thanks to me.
Congratulations.
Thanks. So we're going to see what my schedule is, and I'll, of course, let everybody know. So if you're going to hang out on Facebook, wait for the next Facebook Live. It's not going to be very long, so if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But you, by chance, do have a show tomorrow.
I do.
Sherri Clip has a show tomorrow, so make sure everyone you check out Sherri Clip on Facebook and listen to that show tomorrow.
Yes.
It's good.
Very tuber. And
you're at a normal time. You're now back with the rest of the world.
Yay!
I always felt like when we did shows at like 11 o'clock at night, and yeah, it kind of makes sense because sometimes our guests are in a different time zone, so it's probably 3 hours earlier than, for us and stuff like that. But it was like the dead world at 11.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So, all right, everyone. So we'll talk about more about that. We'll post things online, and you can go there. So,
yes.
For more information about our show, you can visit our website by going to briansherrishow.org, O-R-G. And to stay up to date, more content, you can always find us on Facebook by going to facebook.com/Brian.Sherri-Show. And don't forget, our show is distributed by Blog Talk Radio. And we and you can find our show on iTunes, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Spreaker, and Lisa wants, yes, and our show is brought to you by viewers like you. Thank you.
And that's what I
Program like our show is only brought to you by contributions from viewers like you. Thank you. All right, everyone. We've got to go. Have a great weekend. Don't forget Sherri Clip tomorrow and Facebook Live right after the show. All right, goodbye.
Bye, everyone.
Okay.
Thanks so much for listening to this episode of Brian and Sherri 5.0. Online 24/7 at briansherrishow.org. Like them on Facebook at brian.sherrishow. And we'll catch you next time.